Good morning, good morning. How everyone doing? I just want to come to give y'all a quick video and show y'all how I make a ornament garland on a candle stand. And this is right here is a candle stand. So pretty much I have already inserted my greenery. So I just basically went in and I purchased the greenery from Hobby Lobby. And so a lot of these other ornaments I have right here. Please bear with me, y'all. I am under the weather, sick, but I just wanted to give y'all an idea of how easy it is to do an ornament garland, not only on your stairway or fireplace mount, but on other items inside of your house that you can spice up for the holiday. So again, I'm not gonna be in the video because the video is not about me. It's about what I'm doing. But I just want to come in right quick and just give y'all this video. So basically what I have done already is add my greenery around the kettle stand. I also have cut my green wire. And this is the green wire right here. I also have already cut that. And you want to go ahead and cut that and make it a little bit more longer than what you're using to wrap it around. And the reason being is because once you start tying in your loops to hold the ornaments in place to make the clusters, your wire gonna get shorter. So you definitely want to cut the wire longer or the same length of whatever you're using it. If you're doing a stairway, fire mount, you definitely want the wire to be longer. As I always make it extra long because, I mean, just wire, you can reuse it on something else. But if it's too short, then you're not going to be able to finish off what you started. So let's get started. I'm going to start right here on the end and work my way down or back. Because this is a small end right here, I want to first start off with I like to start off with a small ornament first. And I always kind of do that because the smaller ornament is easy to so that's why it's very important to go ahead and add your greenery first to whatever you got going on. So basically just keep doing that. And I think I'm gonna add one more color. And you want to basically just play with it a little bit as you go. Kind of like eyeball it to see what you would want to use next. Again, this is your creation, so whatever you choose to do, it's gonna be fine. So I already have added 2 small and 1 big. So now I'm gonna go back with a big ornament, which is gonna be the white. And basically you just keep doing this until you make a cluster. Let me slide this down just a bit so you can see. Now keep in mind that the candle in this device, I have to put the candle right here. So I want to be very cautious as far as how the ornament lays. Now because I'm only doing it in the cluster, I want to take my wire and I want to wrap and I want to pull tight, but not so tight where it's going to rip the wire. I'll wrap that maybe a couple of times. And this is only if you're doing something like this on a candle stand like this. Typically I will show you another way of doing it if you were doing it on the stairway. So again, it's very important to know where your ornament garland is going, and based on where the location that you're gonna put it is how you gonna wrap it or how you gonna set it up. So what I did just then, I just wrapped that around twice to give it support. Again, you wanna grab onto it, but not too hard where you're gonna push or even break the buds, smash the buds. So once I did that, I can move on to my next one and do the same concept. And you're basically doing this and again, you don't wanna make it too tight because you got to go in and add your other accessories like the flowers or any other thing that you want to add to it. And then you also want to go in and add your green pine, which is the greenery. I keep saying greenery, but it's the green pine. You want to add that. Add that to it too. You want to be able to wrap that in and out. I have found it helpful that adding big and small balls close to each other help make it to look more of that cluster look, and then give the other balls, the bigger balls, room to lay. You definitely want to, excuse me, y'all. You definitely have to give room to lay. So by having the different size of balls, it gives the other balls, the bigger balls, room to pretty much lay against. So it take a little time. It's something that you do when you're not in a hurry, and you kind of play with it. Again, I got my 4 clusters. What I want to do is take my wire, put on a little bit, make it tight, and then do 3 loops around and push it down. So this is basically what it looked like so far. And you will keep doing the same thing until you get to the other end. Again, this is how I create my ornament garland. And once you're done, you can go back and add your other accessory. Add the pine throughout the garland so it don't look like the ornament just sitting on top. So you definitely want to go back in and just basically take the pine from the bottom and inserting it into the garland. So as you can see, I have completed the ornament garland around the candle stand. And I also have went in and started adding or combining my green pine so it can look like the ornament is not just sitting on top. So basically what you would do, you just pull the pine up and you would just, and like I said, this is just you eyeballing it. Eyeballing it. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. This cold trying to get into me. And you just go in and stir some of the pine up. So it can actually look like it can really look like it was bought like that or made like that. So this is the part of the finished look. Now what I'm about to do is add my other accessories and the candles, and I will come back to you with the finished look. When you're adding part of your accessories, keep in mind that you definitely want to have a vision of what you want this to look like. So what I'm about to do now, add my pearls, but because I want my pearls to look more loose and like they're hanging from the centerpiece, I will do this in a loose form. You don't want to make your pearls tight. So basically what you would do is just roll some pearl off and you just do it in a loose form. Again, y'all, this is just you adding accessory to it. This is something that you don't have to do. But to jazz it up, you just want to go in and add some loose or other accessories to it to jazz up your centerpiece. And again, you want to do this very loose because you don't want it to look like or look so tight. You want to look like the pearls are hanging from the centerpiece. So because this is hard to do with one hand, I just want to come in and show you how to add. And you always kind of like twist it around so that the pearls are stabilized. But they just a quick tip. If you're adding accessories like pearls or other ribbons or trims to your centerpiece, you want to do this after the fact. You have created the centerpiece itself. So as you can see, I have completed the hanging of the pearls. Next, what you would do is add your other accessories. And again, y'all, this is an option. I have went ahead and added some of the ribbon strips. And I call these my ribbon strips because you would basically do, it just cut off some ribbon, any ribbon of your preference or whatever going with your theme. You would cut it off, and then you would take the end and make sure that the ribbon is wired. It had wire inside of it. And you just want to twist it at the end. You just want to twist it at the end. And then you want to kind of puff it up a little, like so. And then that's what you want to do is just go ahead and insert it. And you just want to insert this in places that you think that the ribbon will look nice in. Now keep in mind, you want to go ahead and do this first before you hot glue it. And the reason being, because you want to be able to look and see and visualize what it will look like before you make a permanent glue. So what I'm about to do, because I'm not making this permanent, this is just for a holiday, and I don't want to make this permanent, I'm just only going to insert mines. So, of course, if you were making this for a client or a customer or somebody, you definitely want to use your hot glue gun to make sure that it's stabilized. And what you would do is just basically put the glue at the tip of the ribbon twist, and then you just basically put it inside wherever you want the ribbon to lay. So yes, cut off some ribbon, and then like I said, this is these are option. It don't have to be that you do these steps, but because I'm trying to jazz it up, my theme is, of course, is the Kate Spades. So, with the Kate Spades, you can use that all year round, but because I'm trying to make it interpret into a Christmas theme, I'm adding some of the Christmas items so it can look Christmas, if that makes sense. And then same thing goes with the flower head. I pretty much purchased these from, I think it was Hobby Lobby as well. Whatever your favorite store is, you just pick up a couple flowers. Keep in mind that you don't want to get too big of a flower because you don't want it to overpower your centerpiece. And I basically just pulled off the heads of the flower. And just like the ribbon, you just want to go in. And again, if you're making this permanent, you'll go in and glue that. Glue the hot glue on the end of the tip, and you'll make that permanent. Just put glue on the end of the tip and just insert it where you want it to be inserted. So, but again, I'm not making this permanent, but I will just be inserting these so it look like it permanent, because this is my own centerpiece and I like to change up every year, so I don't have to, I don't want to make this permanent. But by just looking at it, you really can tell whether it's been hot glued or not. But if I were doing this for a client, of course, I would be doing the hot glue. But these are ways that you can jazz up your centerpiece or statement piece by adding different little accessories. Again, y'all, I will be coming back with the finished look. Okay, y'all, this is the complete finished look of my ornament centerpiece. As you can see here, I have inserted the tea candles, and these are the ones that run by batteries. I mean, if you prefer to have real candles, then that's fine, but definitely take in consideration of all the things that you have close to it. You definitely don't want it to catch a fire. So I have, y'all have seen me create the ornament garland from start to finish. I added the accessories such as the ribbon, the hanging pearls, the flowers. So this is the complete look. Front and back, or side, I'm sorry. Of the ornament garland centerpiece. And one more last tip that I always do for whatever reason, because it's the holiday, I like to add the little fake snow. Just give it a twist. Again, this is optional. You don't have to do this if you don't like, but this is what I like to do. So you pretty much will just pick up some snowflakes, like so. I got this bag from Hobby Lobby. Of course, it's half off. And you basically just get a little pinch of snow, a handful, and you just sprinkle it on. And let it fall whichever way you want to. I'm going for the second pinch. And again, y'all, this is optional. So there you have it. So it actually makes it look more Christmas. Again, this is your girl Bombshell. Thank you for watching Decorating with Bombshell. I will talk to you in my next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.